Welcome, whoever you are, to Meg's Magical Mansion, a virtual guest house for spiritual wayfarers, a place where the ordinary becomes magical, where wisdom is yours for the asking, and where your higher nature is just a wish away. Thanks for joining us here today at the Magical Mansion. I am Meg, here with my trusty butler Scallion and my adorable assistant, Miss Alice Poopers.
It's day 10 of our 12 Days of Yule challenge.
And our topic today is
Winter Candle Magic. The holiday season is a time of glowing candles. They represent the glow of love in our hearts. At least they do to me.
Well, they do to me too, Scallion. And today we're talking all about winter candle magic. Today, I'm going to share with you my New Year's candle spell. And this is a spell to help me set intentions for the whole year. And every year I like to kind of have a word for the year. Last year, my word was power. And for 2024, I've chosen the word love. I want to be manifesting love, receiving love, giving love, living in a big old fluffy bubble of love. So a lot of times when I do this, I use a black candle in the center, but because I'm focusing on love this year, I chose a red candle. I felt it was more symbolic of love and passion and just love for the things I'm doing in life, love of my family, love of all my friends and my magic, love of my creativity, and all those things I'm meditating on while I'm carving words into the candle. And I do a lot of things like this where I'm carving into candles and drawing little things in here, and I'm using this knife which I keep on my altar. It has a really nice point and it's really good for carving into candles with. I do a lot of symbols, like I'm putting some hearts on here. Now I'm going to use some rose oil to anoint the candle. And again, I've chosen rose oil because my focus is love. And that's something that for me, and a lot of us, has a big connotation for love. This is the setup for the spell. I do this every year. And as you can see, I have my book of spells with the spell in it, 12 white candles. This is my sentinel candle. I don't really like to use lighters very much in my magic. I will have to use one to get this candle lit, but after that, I'll use a candle to light everything else. And here in the silver candlestick is the candle that I was carving and anointing earlier. And I have some rose incense. This is a mat, and I made this myself a few years ago. It has the astrological cycle or circle on it with all 12 signs. There's the prayers I'm going to need already written out for me to make it easy. And I have picked different physical attributes that are symbolic to me of what each different sign of the Zodiac represents based on the attributes I have on my mat. So I've selected things that have meaning or significance to me for different reasons, such as, thinking about rebirth. I picked the butterfly, things like prosperity and personal, wealth and riches. In the 3D, I picked that special $2 bill. For things like new beginnings, it's the seeds from the sunflower. You can just kind of see each thing has its own little special meaning to me. So you pick whatever little attributes you want to find, whatever little items you can find, little replicas, little talismans that you want to use for each one of these attributes on the map. And, I kind of really put a lot of thought and meditated on, what would be good to pick, which ones would be personally representational. Like last year, my word of the year was power, and I did a whole spell with that Batman figure, so I thought it was important to include him here. Now, we're going to get started by putting our anointed candle right in the middle. This is our central theme of the year is love. I move everything out of the way so I can work here, do my stuff. And I'm going to put a white candle by each one of the astrological signs all the way around the 12 pieces of the pie. And all the while I'm doing these things, I'm really meditating on my theme, which is love. And I've got my sentinel candle lit. I'm lighting my incense. I ring my bell 3 times in a clockwise circle. I made the sage wand myself, and I'm gonna use a little smoke cleansing. Again, doing a clockwise circle 3 times. Now I'm going to light my central candle, meditating on the theme of love while I do it. And opening with this prayer. On this night, I bless the year to come. My prayer be heard. My will be done. Now I'm going to take each little item in my hand and meditate on the attributes of that particular sign and say, Lady and Lord, I ask of thee, bring and fill that in with those attributes to me with harm to none, so mote it be. Lady and Lord, I ask of thee, bring earthly success, material wealth, and physical health to me with harm to none, so mote it be. And I continue around the circle with each one of the signs, saying the prayer, filling in the different attributes from that sign that I want to see manifesting in my life during the upcoming year. And when this spell is over, I will be using these items in different places. The $2 bill goes in my money bowl. A lot of these things will be on my altar. So these things will all be put in places to help me achieve all of these attributes in my life coming up in 2024. And I leave the candles burning until they are all burnt out. And close with this prayer. On this night, I bless the year to come. My prayer was heard. With harm to none, it is done. And that is my New Year's candle spell. Well, there you have it. Just a little bit about how I use candles in my magical life.
Join us tomorrow for day 11. Meg and Parfait will be sharing winter self-care rituals.
You don't want to miss that one. And don't forget, in the words of Buddha, 1,000 candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared. So thank you for sharing your time and attention with us here today at the Magical Mansion. And don't forget to check back tomorrow, day 11. We'll see you then. Bye.